It's another twist in Canada's ongoing trade war with the United States. President Donald Trump now says the White House will impose a 35% tariff on all imports from Canada starting next month. Emily Taylor joins us live in studio to break down the details. Emily?
Adam, President Trump has been sending letters to world leaders all week detailing new tariffs he says will be imposed on August 1st if they can't strike a trade deal. He posted a letter to Prime Minister Mark Carney last night saying Canada still hasn't done enough to curb the trafficking of fentanyl across the border. In a letter addressed to Canada's Prime Minister, U.S. President Donald Trump threatens our country with a 35% tariff on goods.
We've been taken advantage of for many, many years by countries, both friend and foe. And frankly, the friends have been worse than the foes in many cases.
The levy is separate from other sector tariffs, like those on auto parts, steel, and most recently, copper. Experts also expect the new 35% will only apply to items traded outside of the USMCA deal, which are already facing a 25% tariff. Trump says he's been in contact with PM Mark Carney since posting the letter online.
We're going to see. It was sent yesterday. They called. I think it was fairly well received, but it's what we need. So we'll see what happens.
Carney, meanwhile, hasn't spoken publicly, but in a post on X, he writes, "Throughout the current trade negotiations with the United States, the Canadian government has steadfastly defended our workers and businesses. We will continue to do so as we work towards the revised deadline of August 1st. And other leaders in Canada are speaking out. The head of Unifor, Lana Payne, calls the new tariff extortion. While the Premier's office writes, "Now more than ever, we need the federal government to work around the clock to secure a deal that is right for Canadians and eliminates all American tariffs." Canada and the U.S. have been trying to reach a deal on a new economic and security partnership by July 21st. So why send Canada a letter?
I think probably obvious reason is that maybe the negotiations are not going the way the Trump administration had expected. So this is once again their effort to use, some kind of leverage, extra leverage to get some kind of, extract some kind of concession from Carney.
In his letter, Trump cites Canada's supposed role in the American fentanyl crisis and Ottawa's retaliatory tariffs as the two reasons he's upping his duties. But a new study from the Manhattan Institute says data from 2013 until last year shows the vast majority of fentanyl seizure happens at the state's southern border, not their border with Canada.
Carney was willing to take the digital service tax away. That concession apparently is not really going very far. So I think being too conciliatory is probably not in Canada's interest. And I think mainly Canada needs to be looking at finding other trading partners.
Carney has called an emergency cabinet meeting for Tuesday to discuss the ongoing trade negotiations. He's also expected to attend a meeting with Canada's premiers in Huntsville later this month.